Monday and welcome to In the Green DFS. This is going to be your Monday Night Football NFL free pick video. Today we've got two fantastic plays coming your way, guys. We've got a Dabble 4-man play with a 10x multiplier. We'll be betting $200 to win $2,000 on that one. And we also have a PrizePicks play, a 3-man today. We got an 8x multiplier on. We're betting $100 to win $800 on that one. Now, guys, before we get this thing started, if you don't mind, let's get that housekeeping out of the way there. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this thing with your group chat, your guys, your girls, whatever it might be, anyone that's into this sports betting stuff. Turn on those post notifications. But the most important thing here, guys, is making sure that you are liking the video and subscribing to our channel. First, do keep in mind that when you like this video, it shows that you are appreciating all this hard work and putting into this content. But most importantly, it's like a tip jar to us. So just like the video, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you all so very much. And also, just a little heads up, if this video gets to 500 likes, we've got a special VIP play coming out to everybody on our winnable free plan. So you probably want to get the likes going right away on this thing. Smash them and let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Quickly, let's go over the contest winners from yesterday. If you guys remember yesterday's video, we showed you we won $23,000 in DraftKings. DraftKings is kind of how this whole thing got started. I started doing DraftKings myself back in 2012. We have been dominating DFS since 2012. We've won pretty much all the contests you can win. As you can see here, we split the 100,000, I don't know, 18 whatever ways. We did the stat contest here. This is just showing you the actual lineup, but we won a total of $21,939. So we had a 22K win on that. And because of that, and because it being the last NFL Sunday of the year, we told you guys in that last video that we're going to be giving 10 different people one free week of VIP each. 10 different people. That is $1,000 worth of product, with the services for us. We're doing it for free to kind of give a little bit back for, us winning, and we kind of like to share with our community here. So what we did, we went over to the random YouTube comment picker. We got 10 names pulled up. These are the people that have won the free week of VIP. I will go over them quickly for you now. You can also rewind this video to see them if you haven't had time. Sportfolio. Alejandro Castillo, we have Joshua Whittington, we have Josh Gonsalves, we have Dwayne Lockett, we have Earl Thompson, we have Almighty Russ, we have Joseph Anthony, we have Santana, and we have Leo Gaming. So guys, take a look at this one more time. If you see your name on here, YouTube name on here, you have won one free week of VIP. All you have to do to claim that free week is email support@inthegreendfs.com, and we will set you up with your one free week of VIP. Congratulations on that. We have a lot of fun in VIP. You guys have some nice wins coming your way. So congratulations everyone that won that. Now let's quickly touch on yesterday's wins and losses. Mostly losses by one, which is super frustrating, but we'll go over those now. First and foremost, I want to mention, guys, I just recorded this entire video. It took about 30 or 40 minutes. Have to do the entire thing over, so that's not ideal. I'm very hungry right now, but you guys come first. We love y'all, so let's do this real quick for y'all. So, first things first. This was the first play. We thought we had this in the bag. It looked like it was going to be an easy win. The 1 p.m. games came and went. We knocked that out easily. Devon Achane, we thought this was a walk in the park. The first quarter or so, he crushed it. It looked like it was going to be a great game. After halftime, Devon was almost non-existent for this Miami Dolphins team. It was very weird. We saw a lot of Raheem Mostert. We saw a lot of weird plays that did not involve Devon in the game. It was just a weird setting. It was a very bizarre, non-Miami-like. But basically, Tyler Huntley went crazy. Of all people, Tyler Huntley is terrible, but he went crazy and had a great second half. So we didn't get Devon in that one. We missed that one. That was a very frustrating one for us, guys. We also missed our free pick, one of our other 3-by-1 as well. Notice our hit rate is pretty insane here, even when we're missing. We missed Brandon McManus. If you guys watched that game, you saw Matt LaFleur. He decided not to take that field goal, and that cost us that one. It would have been an easy 950 if he takes that field goal. So we missed that one, unfortunately. Moving on to the afternoon game. This is the only one we really didn't do great in. We got these two, Kraft and Jefferson late. Unfortunately, Aaron Jones, who dominated this team the last time they played, and Jaden Reed, who has absolutely destroyed this team the last 3 times they played, did nothing. Jaden is very concerning. This was a crazy one because this play was set up perfectly. All of this should have worked out, and Jaden was very poor. The Packers were a really bad team yesterday, if we're being honest with you guys. They usually play a little better than that. It was a very weird, bad start to that game. Then we came back in the night game. We gave you guys an absolute gorgeous 3-man banger. It should have been the easiest win of the day, and I'm going to show you guys why this should have been the easiest day and why. Sometimes we can put you in the perfect places to win, but still the players have to perform on the field or on the court. Let me show you why. So we used this play for a couple of reasons. A, Jaden Daniels was trying to get the rookie rushing record. I told everyone it was going to be absolutely no problem walking the park. Not only did he pass it, look at this. He went way past double this mark. He went 127 over the 48. Bijan Robinson was an easy play for us. He had this early in the game. Wasn't much, early in the third or fourth. Wasn't much of a problem. But the big kicker in this one was Terry McLaurin. Now, guys, Here's how I did this play. Terry McLaurin is currently tied with 4 different Washington Redskins / Commanders players in history for holding the NFL or holding the all-time touchdown record for their franchise. If he got one more touchdown, which we thought was easily going to be today, he would be the only one holding that franchise receiving touchdown record. So that was supposed to be a lock of the day. He will probably get it next week. He really wanted it in 16 instead of the 17, rather than 17 instead of the 8. But either way you look at it, guys, either way you face it, we put you in a perfect position with Terry. Terry had one hell of a horrible game. He dropped pass after pass after pass. I think 4, 5, 6 drops. It was unbelievably bad. So much so, let me show you the VIP plays we barely missed on. We barely missed on these VIP plays as well. Just to give you an example, first off, check this out. Would have been an easy 950, but Terry decides to miss over and over and over and over and over. Just kept dropping passes all day. Here, another one we should have easily won 1,300 on. This one went beautifully. Unfortunately, Devon Achane, the guy that gets more receptions than almost any running back in the entire NFL, generally 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 receptions a game, has 2 receptions with Tyler Huntley, barely played the second half. And of course, this was another one we thought we blew out of the park with 1,100. James Cook should have easily gone over this line, but unfortunately, the Buffalo Bills absolutely demolished the Jets so bad that they sat James and he didn't have to be involved in that game. So, to give you guys an example, even on days when we are not crushing, I want you guys to understand, we are putting you in the best possible situations to win, guys. Everything we did here was right. We do not regret one single pick. Even Jaden Reed. I do not regret this for 1 second. I want to be clear about that. We'll let you know when there's a pick we regret. There's not one single pick here we regret. These players just didn't come through today. They didn't play right. This guy didn't take the field goal. We missed on that. Achane didn't get play in the second half. Jaden Reed was horrendous, and Terry McLaurin had a horrible day. That's kind of how the story goes sometimes. This is sports betting, guys. Do keep in mind, our style, our play style does not require us to win these things every day. We can win 1 or 2 a week and be highly, highly profitable with our play style. Also, guys, I want to point out, just so we're on the same page here, even if you take away the $22,000 win completely, we did win over $12,000 or $13,000 in wins in this last week. I want to point out then, it starts back with it. That's between free plays and VIP. One over, I think it's 13,000 in wins we had this week. Now, that does not calculate out the losses. Obviously, we'll do that for you when we do the month-end video. Do a nice little win-loss breakdown for the video. But for this one, I just want to point out, we did win quite a bit this week in both VIP and free play. The free plays had a couple of slow days, so today, we're coming back for revenge. We want to get you guys a play that we can get you a nice big win on. Before we get to that play, let me show you one more thing super quick here, guys. I don't want to forget. I'll go over these 2 quick promos as fast as I can. One of them is very important. The other one's less important. Let me go with the very important one first. You guys already know Dabble is our favorite app. And just in case you guys haven't been here, I don't want to show you all these wins, but I want to point out 5 or 6 days ago, I think it was 6 days ago, we hit the, to start our streak there, we had $2,000 here, $950 here, full sweep on free plays, and the $1,300 in VIP. It's going to happen a lot, guys. We're going to go on wins and we're going to win 3-4 days in a row. We're going to go on losses and lose a whole week in a row. It's going to happen sometimes. This is sports betting. It's not a slot machine. It's a long game. So keep that in mind. If you are on NFL and NBA full season pass or the VIP, you guys are you're already doing great. First off, we're going to have a nice, beautiful long season ahead of you with a ton of wins. So we're going to keep those wins stacking over there. For free plays, let's try to get you guys a win here today. Real quick, guys, here's the second best app right now for us. Our favorite app is Dabble. We've got a lot of reasons why we love it. But number 2 right now is Sleeper. And part of that, because they have fantastic promos. Sleeper's doing a badass promo right now. It's called Santa's Daily and 1. You can earn a protected pick every single day. We use this every single day. There is no reason not to. You're literally throwing away for free money if you're not on these promos. Guys, if you want to get good at this, you want to bolster your bankroll when it comes to sports betting, you have to be taking advantage of these promos. Like we tell you all the time, what we do here in the Green DFS, hold on. My apologies. What we do here at In the Green DFS is that we shop and scour the markets each and every single day, the prop markets that is, and we're essentially looking for the best possible props for the best possible price on the best possible app to put our players in the best positions to win. So keep that in mind, guys. That's what we do here. We take all that hard work out for you guys. This is a full-time business for us, guys. We do this literally all day long. This is a very busy time of year, so there's been a little bit less sleep than normal. But we're doing this for you guys. We want you guys to win. Get on Sleeper. This is an app you have to have right now. Not only do they have the protected pick every single day, which you absolutely should be taking advantage of, they also have this new promo right here, which is actually pretty nice for more of a casual player or the lower end bankroll player. It works really well. So you can deposit, I think it's $25 on Sleeper for the minimum. But once you bet just $5, you're gonna get $55 in free bets. So you play $5. Once it settles, you get $55 in free bets. Not only that, you can get the free square for Jared Goff tonight. And if you guys have Sleeper, you're going to want this because if this video gets to 500 likes, we've got a special VIP NBA play coming out for you guys later today. Also, I didn't mention this at the beginning of the video, but guys, this is our NFL free pick video. Anyone on our free plan will still get an NBA free pick, and then we'll also give you this one if we get to 500 likes. So keep that in mind. Make sure you get on Sleeper. If you want to do it, all you do is go to the description of our video here, click that top link, download Sleeper. Remember, guys, real quick, our business name is In the Green DFS. DFS stands for Daily Fantasy Sports, for anyone that doesn't know, but our code across all platforms is always going to be In the Green. That's it. In the Green across all platforms. Make sure that matches if you guys don't mind. Click that link right there for Sleeper. Get it downloaded, and you'll be able to utilize this as well. Also, guys, quickly, I'll show you this one as well. This is a lot less important. The better promo, more important for everyone in our VIP and or NFL or NBA full season pass, which, by the way, I'll also point out at the end of this video, I'm going to go over the last time I'm going to go over the details with the NFL and NBA full season pass. It is by far the best value we've ever had, and by far the best value we will probably ever have when it comes to NBA and NFL. It's the last day to do it. Actually, it's today and tomorrow. The last day is December 31st. You have today and tomorrow to get that done. I'll show you at the end of the video. But for now, if you are on any of those, I do suggest getting Better. Better is probably the third app we use. We utilize their boosted props over here, so we can get some very unique plays in here. Right now, they have a $200 deposit match bonus, plus a free pick. So if you're a new user, you can drop this free pick on Brock Purdy. He literally has to throw for half a passing yard. So you drop a couple plays on there and make it a very easy pick. Bolster your bankroll up. If you need Better, just click right here, download Better, you're good to go. Now, guys, let's get you right over to the play of the day. Play number one. We're going to get you over to our Dabble play first. Let me get you set up here, guys. Hold on one second. Okay, here. Okay, we're going to go to the Dabble play of the day first. Oh, one more down. My apologies, guys. Okay. Now, this is a four-man play we did on Dabble. I want to point a couple things out here as well. Let me pull this up here. Sorry about that. So on Dabble, we're doing the four-man play here. We are going to be getting the 10x multiplier. Now, we are going to be betting $200 in this play to win $2,000 with that 10x multiplier. If you do not yet have Dabble, do not worry. At the end of this play, I will show you how you can do this exact same play that we're doing for $5 if you're new to Dabble and a chance to win $300. That is correct. If you're new to Dabble, at the end of this, I'll show you how to do the same play for $5 for a chance to win $300 with that 10x multiplier. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Play number one. We are taking Brock Purdy over 251.5 passing yards. Now, guys, 13-2 Lions will be traveling to take on the 6-9 49ers at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday Night Football. Now, the point total in this one is 50.5, and the Niners are 3.5-point dogs. 50.5 point total is pretty high for an NFL game. We like that a lot. First things first, guys, the Niners have been eliminated from the playoffs, and the Lions really do not need to win this game. I want to be blunt about that. But here's the deal. Coach Dan Campbell made it very clear that they're going to be playing to win this game no matter what. He made it very clear. He said, just to shut all you guys up, we are playing this game to win no matter what. That's what he said. So it doesn't mean they don't rest the starters late, but it does mean they're going to play this game hard, at least in the beginning. So look, Brock Purdy is trying to earn that big contract extension right now after a subpar year. And honestly, we think he's going to ball out tonight at home on prime time. We think it's going to happen tonight. Here's the deal. The Lions rank 4th in the NFL when it comes to against the run, right? So they rank 4th against the run. They're giving up 98.5 yards per game. Last week, they only gave up 59 rushing yards a game against the Bears. Really don't think these Niners are going to run a lot on this Lions team. In fact, they probably will barely run on this Lions team, which is going to result in a lot of passing for Brock Purdy. However, that same Lions team against the pass ranks near the very bottom of the league at 28th. They let up 323 passing yards against that same Bears team last week. It's also worth noting, guys, and mentioning that Brock did go over this passing line when they played the last game against each other, which was in the NFC Championship game. If you guys recall, it was a pretty crazy battle. The Niners actually took out the Lions in that game, and they went on to go to the Super Bowl. The Lions lost, so the Lions are back for some revenge here today. Let's not forget that. But look, here's the deal. With the contract extension and the revenge game here for the NFC Championship game, the rematch here from that game that Brock went off on him on, we like this prop line a lot for Brock. It's also worth noting in that same game, he did go over this passing line total. And look, these guys could very well be playing from behind today. In fact, they probably will be playing from behind against this high-powered Lions offense. So Brock Purdy's going to chuck this ball today. He's going to be throwing it all around the field. We like it a lot, man. Now, I didn't mention this a minute ago, but this is going to be what we call a correlated game stack. Now, I didn't give you the full breakdown on this, but here's what we're doing here with this correlated game stack. On Dabble, we can make correlated game stacks, which I'll show you here in a second, and we're going to get a 10x multiplier still. On Dabble, on this play, with better lines, that we're getting way cheaper lines over here than PrizePicks. As you guys should know by now, PrizePicks is much more of the casuals app. They know they can take advantage of people for that, so they're going to juice all the lines a few points higher, which is going to give you a lesser chance to win. Over here on Dabble, you're getting better lines, generally the best lines. But not only that, we can do these game stacks we're about to show you without losing anything. So this play on Dabble, we're betting 200 to win 2,000. The same play on PrizePicks with worser lines, we're betting 200 to win 1,600. So it's a massive better deal over here on Dabble. You got to play this play on Dabble. It is not meant for PrizePicks. If you have Dabble available, you want to take advantage of this there. Play number 1, Brock Purdy over 251.5 passing yards. Now, guys, part of this correlated game stack is going to be, take a deep breath, please. I want everyone to take a deep breath. If you were here a week or two ago, this one's going to make you kind of think for a second. It's going to scare you at first. So here we go. We're taking Deebo Samuel over 48.5 receiving yards. Before I get into this, anyone that was here with us a few weeks back, we had a play that was a smash win. Absolutely no way it shouldn't have won. Deebo Samuel dropped 2 critical passes that would have clinched it for us. 2, after talking all this shit about not getting the ball. It was a really rough one for us. We're going to go back to him here today. Here's the deal. We really like Deebo in this game. But there is some underlying risk here that you guys need to be aware of. Remember, you guys lock in your own play, so if you don't like this play, you can leave it off. Deebo might be hard to trust, guys, but he is extremely explosive on the football field. We know Deebo has had a down season, and I'm sure all of you remember the major hit we took in that loss due solely to him dropping those 2 critical passes in prime time. However, he did have a major bounce-back game last week against the Dolphins, who actually ranked very well against the pass. In that game, he was targeted 9 times. He went for 7 receptions for 96 yards and a touchdown. He also went on to rush 5 times for 25 yards. Now, guys, tonight he gets a Lions defense that ranks dead last in the NFL when it comes to receiving yards allowed to opposing receivers. Again, I'm going to say that again. Tonight he gets a Lions team that ranks dead last in the NFL when it comes to receiving yards allowed to opposing receivers. Now, guys, the Lions play a lot of man coverage, and they are actually excellent when it comes to defending tight ends. So guys like George Kittle are going to be on hold for us tonight. We may have some very small shares in VIP or NFL, NBA full season pass. We're going to keep Kittle on the low tonight, guys. They locked him down in the last game, the NFC Championship game. They are very good at locking down tight ends. So they do play a lot of man coverage, but they're good against tight ends. However, when it comes to target rate, Deebo and Juwan Jennings are almost identical. Now, if we look at their man coverage target rates to their zone coverage target rates, Jennings is getting an increase by just under 2%. Deebo, however, is getting increased by 4%, which is significant. In last year's NFC Championship game, Deebo also thrashed these Lions for 89 receiving yards. But guys, we're going back to Deebo tonight in hopes that he has a redemption game. Has had one of those classic Deebo primetime eruption games where he goes off. It only takes 1 or 2 passes for this guy to break this. His line is not very hard. We are not going with the rushing yards with this tonight, by the way, guys. We stuck to the receiving yards on purpose. Keep the line lower. We don't see a ton of rushing working out for this team here today. And if they attempt it, it's not going to go very far as we see it. This Lions team is very good against the run. So we see a ton of passing here for Brock Purdy. We're stacking them up with Deebo Samuel over 48.5 receiving yards for play number 2. Before I get to play number 3, I need a sip of water here because I just recorded this video twice in a row. My apologies, guys. Thanks for bearing with me on that one. Now, play number 3. For the third part of this correlated game stack, we're taking Ricky Pearsall for over 20.5 receiving and rushing yards. Now, first thing first, let me just notate, his receiving yard line is also 20.5. He doesn't run the ball very much, so obviously we're getting an add-on there, and now you know the last play, but we'll go back to it in a second. I'll read them both to you. Check it out. You need to see how this works, so check it out. We're taking Ricky Pearsall. We're taking these 3 as part of the 3-man game stack. We're taking over 20.5 receiving yards, but here's why. So we're also adding Ricky to this play, right? Here is the deal. It's going to be the third part of this stack with Deebo. And remember, we're not getting a discounted payout for this one either. Check this out. This is pretty cool. Remember how we mentioned Deebo has the advantage over Jennings when it comes to man coverage target rate? Well, in that same man coverage, Ricky Pearsall gets 13% increase. Deebo's 4% increase is incredible, but 13 is insane. In his last 2 games, Ricky's been targeted 4 times each, and he put up 37 receiving yards last week against the Dolphins. Now, with the Niners being officially eliminated from the playoffs, we think the coaching staff may want to take a little bit closer look at Ricky here tonight. More so, we honestly don't think the Niners are going to have success on the ground in this game. So Purdy's going to have plenty of opportunities to chuck, and this is a great target for him tonight. Ricky Pearsall over 20.5 rush and receiving yards. We love this correlated game stack right here. It is gorgeous. And what we're going to do for the last play, as you can see, we're going to Jahmyr Gibbs. We are not taking him for his rushing yards. Now, keep in mind, his rushing prop is very high. I'm not telling you guys we're not going to have it in our VIP or NFL full season pass. We'll probably have some shares of him there. But again, he could be taken out of the game in the 3rd or 4th quarter. We don't know the scenario here. So here's where we're going to go with Jahmyr Gibbs over 27.5 receiving yards. Guys, on the other side of this one, we are rolling with Jahmyr. So the Niners have a great pass defense. They rank 2nd in the entire NFL when it comes to receiving yards allowed. That's lockdown. That's heavy lockdown mode. They're ranking 2nd in the entire NFL when it comes to receiving yards allowed. However, when we take a look at the receiving yards against running backs position, they rank 22nd in the NFL. Significant difference. So they are weak against the running back pass. Now, in his last 5 games, Gibbs has rolled through this line 3 times. However, since with the loss of David Montgomery for the season, Gibbs has gone for 83 and 45 receiving yards in those 2 games. Again, 83 receiving yards for running back and 45 receiving yards in those 2 games for running back. Now, guys, we know Dan Campbell said he's going to play the game to win, but it doesn't mean they don't decide to rest some of these top-end players late in the game if they're way up. So, listen, while the Gibbs rushing line, does look good, it's still very, very high. So we're going to go with the Gibbs on his receiving yards prop tonight. He's basically their second receiver when it comes to target. I know that sounds crazy with all the guys they have, but it's really it's St. Brown, and then technically it's Gibbs, and then you have guys like Laporta and Williams. But listen, Gibbs is a massive part of this passing game, and there's only one option now. First, he was sharing it with Montgomery. It's just him back there. And to be honest with you, I think he's going to get this in the first or second quarter, to be quite blunt with you. So we're looking at a game where we hopefully, I don't care who scores for Detroit, doesn't matter to me. For some of the other props, it'll matter, obviously. And in VIP and NFL full season pass, we've got so many things coming your way today. And also NBA full season pass. You guys have all kinds of stuff coming. Great NBA slate as well today. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but I want to let you guys know we're taking the receiving yards for this play. We like this a lot. Here's the deal. We're taking this 4-man correlated game stack. We're betting 200 to win 2,000 on this, something you cannot do on PrizePicks without getting massively discounted on your payout. We're taking Brock Purdy over 251.5 passing yards. We're stacking him with Deebo Samuel over 48.5 receiving yards. Deebo's very good on that one-on-one situation. He's very shifty. We're taking Ricky Pearsall over 20.5 receiving and rush yards. And we're finalizing it on the other side with Jahmyr Gibbs over 27.5 rushing yards. Receiving yards. That line is way too low. That is play number 1. It's our favorite play. Now, guys, we're betting 200 to win 2,000 with that 10x multiplier. If you don't have Dabble, I'm going to quickly show you right now how you can do this exact same play for $5 and a chance to win 300. Check it out. Click right here in the description of our video. Click on this link for Dabble. First things first, guys, our business name is In the Green DFS. DFS stands for Daily Fantasy Sports, but our code will always be In the Green across all platforms, just In the Green. So you leave the DFS out for the code. In the Green is our code across all platforms. Click right here on Dabble. Dabble's going to look a little bit different on your phone, but the main things are this. Dabble does a couple cool things that you're not going to get on other apps. First off, we're getting the best lines on Dabble. Second, we're having the ability to do correlated game stacks or correlation plays that you cannot do on other apps without getting discounted. This is still giving us a 10x payout. Most apps are giving you a 4, 5, 6x payout for this same correlation. Not only that, on Dabble, we have this thing called the deposit wheel. I want to show you this real quick because it is kind of cool. They will randomly tell you when you have this deposit wheel available, right? And what you're going to do is it'll tell you so you can make a deposit ahead of time. Now, what I do, if I ever see that, and I've got thousands of dollars in my Dabble account, but if I ever see this thing pop up, it pops up randomly, I'll throw down $500 or $1,000 because you have a chance to get the spin to win. So this gentleman, this player sent this to us. He deposited $150 and he spun it and he actually won the $150. So he had the $150 from his deposit and the $150 bonus. They do this all the time. Cool thing that Dabble does. Just one of those cool kickers that Dabble has that a lot of these other apps just aren't doing. But the other thing about Dabble is you can follow people. We have a following built up over here. You can copy plays. We can communicate and chat on the plays. We do that all the time. We have a lot of fun in there. We talk all throughout the game. It's both good and bad days. It's a lot of fun in there. But Dabble also gives us a 6x payout over here, whereas PrizePicks gives us a 5x for 3-mans. On 5-man plays, we're getting a 20x multiplier on Dabble, where we're getting a 15x multiplier on PrizePicks. Then on the 6-man plays, which we like as well, we're getting 35x over here on Dabble. We're getting 25x on PrizePicks. We also have the big 1000x for the 12-man plays we do. Dabble is a blast, guys. Here's all you have to do. Click this link right here. Deposit at least $5 on Dabble. Dabble will give you $25 free to go with that. You take that 25 and that 5, you put them together, you drop it on this play right here for a chance to win the 10x $300. So deposit $5 right here on Dabble. Dabble's going to give you 25 free. Now keep in mind, guys, when you make deposits on these apps, I want to be very clear and blunt with you guys. It's like you're scratching our back, we're scratching yours. We're providing you guys with free value, more free value than probably anywhere on the internet, if we're being quite blunt. When it comes to YouTube, I don't think there's any YouTube channel giving you near the amount of free value we're giving you guys without charging you. But all you have to do is click right here. Make sure you deposit that $5. It does support us. When you deposit that $5, they give you that 25 free. Take that 25 and that 5, put them together, take that $30, jam it on this play right here for a chance to win 300. You can also put on your own play, by the way. You can still pick whatever play you want, but this is the play we suggest for the day. Guys, like we tell you in every video, you lock your own plays. You're responsible for your own bets. It is always you guys placing your bets. You can take our plays. You can leave our plays. Play the ones you love. Don't play the ones you hate. Whatever you do, just know we are professionals. We've been dominating DFS since 2012. We are professionals in this industry at this point. We're very good at what we do. We have a very good win rate when it comes to how our play style works. This is the play of the day. If you love it, make sure you bet it. Again, if you want to do it with Dabble, just make sure you click right here on this link right here. It says Dabble next to it. Deposit that 5, drop that 25 with it, $30 to win 300. Now, this is the play of the day, play number 1. And we're going to show you the second play of the day, which is our secondary play. If you have to choose between these plays, guys, play this one first, please. Now, the secondary play is on PrizePicks. We don't like it as much, but it's still a cool play. It's a 3-man play you put together, and it's a little bit unique. We did this on purpose in case some of the stuff goes south over there. There's only one player we have a stack on here. First things first, let's show you how this works. We're going with Sam Laporta first. We're taking Sam Laporta over on his 4 receptions. Please tell me it's still here. Where'd it go? Right here, sorry. So the 4 receptions for Sam Laporta. Now, guys, he has gone over this line he's hit this line in 3 of his last 5. He's gone over it 2. Look, we're taking this play because of a couple reasons. First off, they are good against the pass, the Niners, very good against the pass. But Sam's a guy that can be used for dump down. If Gibbs is not available, you can dump it down to Sam Laporta. A couple of quick passes on 3rd down will work for him. We're doing this because we don't have him on the other play for a reason. We're taking Sam Laporta over 4 receptions in this matchup for play number 1. Now, play number 2, we're going over 2. You believe it, Deebo Samuels. That's 2 plays for Deebo, guys. So if you're scared of Deebo, leave it off. We're taking Deebo for the 4.5 reception this game. Look, it's pretty simple. He gets very open in this man coverage situation. We think Deebo's going to have a night tonight, guys. This smells like one of those situations where Deebo goes off. We may even use him as a captain in one of our lineups tonight on DraftKings. He is going to have a night tonight. And if he doesn't, guess what? We strike out on it. We're going to ride him pretty hard on this one. We got 2 plays with Deebo in it. Deebo over 4.5 receptions for play number 2. Now, here's how we juice this play up. It's right here. We're taking Jameson Williams over his receiving yards. What we're going to do is put the demon on it. We're going to the 69.5. We don't want the 79, we want the 69. Where's it at? Not the 59, 69, right there. We're taking the 69.5. It's allowing us to get a little juice on this with the 8x multiplier, right? So we're going to be betting $100 on this one to win 800 with the 8x multiplier on a 3-man. Pretty sharp. Now, here's the deal with Jameson, guys. I want to keep this in mind. First off, he's gone over this 2 of the last 5. He is a deep threat. Now, the Niners are very good at defending the pass, but I want to keep in mind, he is one of these guys where he just takes 1 or 2 passes to break down the field. He catches a couple deeps or catches a slant and rips it across the middle of the field. He's very talented, very quick player. I think that we're going to have a chance on him to at least get a couple deep breaks, so we are going to take Jameson Williams over the 69.5 demon passing line to juice this thing to an 8x multiplier. Now, as you guys know, here in the Green DFS, we are betting our plays live with you guys every single day. No shade to any other channels. A lot of these channels are just getting on here and showing you a pick or 2 they like. They're not actually betting it. They're not actually having a logged in account. We're betting these live for you guys. We're betting $100 to win $800 in this play. One more time, here's the play. Sam Laporta over 4 receptions. Deebo Samuel over 4.5 receptions. And Jameson Williams over 69.5 receiving yards. In case this game gets competitive and anything goes crazy here, we like this as a backup play. It can also win alongside our other play, by the way, guys. They can both win together, which would also be great. That's what we call a sweep. So we bet that play, $100 to win $800. Now, I want to show you guys something that you need to know before we get any further. Again, play number 1 is the Dabble play. Play number 2 is the PrizePicks play. But check it out. We're going to go to the description of the video here. I want to show you something very important. Click right here, and I'll get to the contest details next. But click right here under the Get Our Picks Free and VIP. This is our stand store, guys. It essentially houses all of our bonus links. If you guys need some welcome bonuses, get some free money in these apps. Again, you should be taking advantage of all these promos. You get them right here. It supports the business and allows you guys to get that free money. Here's our socials over here. If you want to follow us on Instagram, we suggest doing that. We just hired someone to come on and do our Instagram full time. She's been a part of the company, but we have something we're working out with the Instagram we're going to be building out specifically. So as of the 1st of the year, got some freebies, some cool giveaways we're doing on Instagram, so you might as well give us a follow if you're on Instagram. But the most important part is winning picks. Click on free and VIP. Now, guys, this is our winnable. Our winnable houses all of our plans, from our free plan to our VIP plan, both weekly and monthly, to our NFL full season plan over here to our NBA full season plan. Now, I got something very important to show you here because that special ends tomorrow, so I'm going to give you the rundown real quick. But first and foremost, if you're not on our free plan and you've watched our videos at least once or twice, you are missing out. By getting on the free plan, it takes 5 seconds. You sign up with no card information or anything, and we're going to send you all of our free picks and plays. For instance, when this video is done, we take this one in the PrizePicks play and we send it right to everyone on our free plan. That way you guys can check the lines before everyone else does. You can block these plays and you can copy our plays, you can tailor our plays, and you can get them while the lines have early line value. Once these things start bumping out of control and Deebo's at 56, Pearsall's at 24, Brock's at, 262, then you waited too long. Jameer's going to be at 33, you know what I mean? You got to get the early line value. So getting on the free plan allows you to get that early line value. We take care of our free play players a lot more than most people here, for being blunt. We're giving you big time plays that can hit big time money. Next is the VIP plan. It's a $2.99 monthly cost, so it saves you $100 to do the monthly, or you can pay $99 a week. VIP comes with all sports, all plays, all apps, PrizePicks, Chalkboard, Sleeper, Dabble, Hard Rock Bet, Better, Vivid Picks, and more. But the cool thing about the VIP is if you just want to try it for a week, give it a run. If you make a few grand with us and you love it, stay with it. If you hate it, cancel it anytime. It's totally up to you. That's our VIP plan. The monthly, of course, if you do it, it saves you $100. Now, I'm going to be blunt with you guys here. I like to be fair and honest with you guys. If you were to be on the weekly right now, paying $99 a week, which a lot of you guys are, and guys, please understand, we appreciate you so much. You are part of the reason we are able to support this business. The reason why we do this every single day is for you guys, our players, and not just our free players, but also the players that are paying to get behind the payroll. You guys are extremely important to us. We work very hard for you guys every single day. If you're on the VIP plan, you've done this for 8 weeks, you spent $800. I'm going to show you a plan for $750 that is going to blow that out of the water 25 times, maybe 50 times. Check this out. Our NFL full season pass is right here. It's $99, but for the rest of the season, if you use code Sunday, you get it for 50% off. I don't recommend that, though. I'll be blunt with you. We're going into week 17, 18. At the end of week 17, rather, we have 18. We have all the playoffs still, all the playoffs, all the championship games, the Super Bowl, everything. So we still have a lot of value here. But instead of using code Sunday to get it for 50% off, we have a better deal here. Now, what we're doing is we're allowing you guys a chance to get both the NBA full season pass and the NFL full season pass, which is $2,500 worth of value, for only half of the cost of the NBA. So you're going to be paying $750 to get the NBA full season pass, and we're adding the NFL full season pass for free. Now, I want to point out, the NBA full season pass is the entire season all the way through June 2025. It includes the NBA playoffs and finals as well. This one includes all the playoffs for the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl rather, NFL. But here's what you do: you go to the NBA full season pass. You got to click on this one here, NBA full season pass. Use code NBA now at checkout. If you type in code NBA now, it will drop the $1,500 cost down to $750. From there, you can check out by going to purchase. You can also use buy now, pay later. So a lot of you guys can take advantage of this by just paying $50 or $60 up front. If you use the code NBA now, it drops to $750. Then you can utilize the buy now, pay later if you want at checkout. That option is also available. Once that purchase is completed and use code NBA now, it'll trigger us in our system. We'll reach out usually within a few hours or to later in the day, and we'll add the NFL full season pass to it for free with no additional cost. That way you guys have the entire NBA full season pass and the entire NFL full season pass for $750 by using code NBA now right here. Take advantage of that, guys. It is ending tomorrow. This is the final time we're going to do this sale. A lot of you guys have purchased it. Most of you guys are way up. It's a great deal. Take advantage of it right away. You don't want this to slip before it's gone. It will be $1,500 after that for the rest of the season. Still tons of value, but if you want to take advantage of this now, use code NBA now here. We'll reach out later and add the NFL package at no cost. I'll show you one more thing that's very important here, guys. Now, we've got two things to do. First, we got to get to 500 likes in this video. Yesterday's video pulled it off, as you can see. We have more time on this one because the games start in the evening at 8:15, so we should have no problem getting to 500, guys. Two things. First things first. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, get this thing to 500 likes, and everyone on our winnable free plan here will be sent a special VIP play. It'll more than likely be on Sleeper, so make sure you get that Sleeper app downloaded if you don't have it. Now, we're going to run the contest back today. We're going to be giving 3 people a free week of VIP. Again, we are giving insane amounts of value here, guys. But here's how you win the free week of VIP for the 3 people to win. Here's what you got to do. A, you have to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We are going to check that you're subscribed and that you've liked it. Otherwise, you won't be able to win it. Next, you have to comment something below, anything below. You can comment literally anything in our comment section. However, we prefer you guys comment things like, thanks for the video, or let's have a great day today, or let's crush it, or let's get it, whatever it might be, let's go. We also love when you guys comment things like, hey, I'm telling the Dabble play, or I'm telling the PrizePicks play, or I'm telling both. When you let us know the plays you're telling, we love that. If you got questions, drop them below. As long as you have a comment and you like the video and subscribe to the channel, you'll be eligible to win the free week of VIP. We're giving away 3 of them in tomorrow's video. So all you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Again, guys, we appreciate you guys so much. Listen, we want to have a really, really nice Monday here today. Yesterday was a lot of close calls. That's going to happen in sports betting. Make sure you can handle your losses. Your bankroll needs to be done smart, and make sure you guys are gambling responsibly. Let's have an awesome Monday here. Let's cash this thing out. Let's go for the sweep today. I like the idea of the sweep today on both free picks and some heavy, heavy wins in the NFL and NBA full season pass as well. Guys, we appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful Monday. Love y'all, and let's cash.